Hi, Spark Kids. I've been working on setting up our yard sale. I hope you'll come to church on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday and come buy lots of good treasures. But I'm taking a break right now to do our video, and we're still in Psalm 101 because I really want you to see what happens later on from yesterday's verse. In verse 4, it says, I will reject all bad ideas and stay away from evil. Okay. How often do we know somebody is doing something wrong and we go along with it anyway? And we don't say, that's wrong, we shouldn't be doing that. How often do we do things and we realize this is not something I should be doing, but we do them anyways? We got to pay attention, and we've got to really listen, because King David is saying here, we have got to stay away from evil thoughts. We've got to stay away from bad ideas because they get us in trouble. Okay, here's the next thing he says in verse 5. I will not tolerate people who talk bad about others. We got to be careful we're not talking bad about other people. And when other people talk bad to us about someone, we need to say, I don't want to be a part of this conversation. And that's hard because sometimes we listen and sometimes we agree, but it doesn't mean we should be having those conversations. So here's what he says then, the verse 6, but the last verse we're going to talk about. Verse 6 of Psalm 101 says, I will search for faithful people to be my friends. And that's what we need to look for. We need to look for other people who are faithful and who are trusting God. And we need to be willing to let them be our friends and not the people who aren't faithful. So let's remember that we need to stay away from things that are bad, and we need to not tolerate people talking bad about others, and we need to look for people to be our friends who are faithful. So as school gets started again, hopefully some of you will be going back sooner than others, but as school gets started and as you start going to school, pick those people to be friends with that are faithful and nice and good, because they're the best people to have in your life.